Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Talladega Super Speedway as we are getting set for the Geico 500. That's right, I am Michael Norman, the voice of the Budweiser All-Pro Series, welcoming you here to this famed Super Speedway racetrack. A lot of things different here than what you would see at Daytona. More importantly, that being that this is a wider racetrack. It's about a groove and a half wider than Daytona, which would allow these cars to be able to hold it 3 wide all over the place, hopefully, if these guys are smart enough, and still have room to make moves and do everything like that. Now, I'm hoping these cars won't have to come down pit road, but, you know, I don't know. They probably will, and we'll see what happens with that. We have 38 laps here tonight. That means the 3 stages are broken up into 12, 13, and 13. So, you know, that should be everything. I'm going to tell you guys the playoff grid points as it stands right now, which is the top 20. Cole Deaver, Trent Dunham, Trey Wright, Anthony McCurry, Dylan Young, and Rob Evans, who moved his way back into the top 25 in points, all have a secured spot in the playoffs with their 1 win. Now, Laura Chung's win last week at Bristol Dirt, it catapulted her up to, I think, around 27th in points, but because she's outside of the top 25, her win will not count towards the playoffs. She has to get herself inside the top 25 for her win to count. Now, here are the points of the drivers who don't have a win. Charles Sanford, 243. Jonathan Zorline, 214. Noah Hart, 207. Marcus Schuenberg at 200. Zach Rogers, 198. Stephen Colin, 195. Seth Cole, 189. Zachary Fitzwater, 182. Kyle Matthews moves his way back into the top 16 at 181. And Anthony McCurry tied for 16th place at 174 with William Brock, who also has 174. Trey Wright at 173, Sky Commons 168, and Samet Ozkin moves into the top 20 with 165 points. Now, obviously, that's all going to change after this. We want to try to stay clear of the big one. The big wreck that usually happens here takes out a lot of drivers. We're hoping that that doesn't happen tonight or today. That being said, we are going to go trackside, get the opening ceremonies, and start the Geico 500.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, brave, brave.
Famous words in NASCAR racing, NFL great and Grand Marshal Ken Stabler.
Ken Stabler, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The engines are fired here at Talladega Superspeedway. Benjamin Miles and Laura Chung on the front row for this. Here, I don't know if I just said EA Sports 500. I meant to say the Geico 500. My apologies. As you see the drivers pulling off pit road here. All 38 drivers. Should see the starting lineup on the bottom of your screens here. 12 laps to the end of the first stage. Some cars on the banking, some cars on the flat here as these cars get up to speed. Well, at least get up to pace speed, which should be 70 miles an hour. 38 laps here. This is what's going to settle this race here today. Speeds upwards of 200 miles per hour. Cars going 3, maybe 4 wide. The question's gonna be, who's gonna be able to get through the big one if it happens, and how many cars will be left by the end of this race? The track facts down here. It's a very clear and cool day. So these cars are gonna be fast and furious. As you see them coming through the corners. They're going slow now. It's gonna take about a full lap to get fully up to speed for these cars. Getting ready for the start. The pace car is in. Benjamin Miles on the pole. He's going to lead him down to what should be an epic race here at Talladega. In the restart zone, green flag is out. We're underway. Look at these cars break 3 wide already at the start. Benjamin Miles on the inside of the racetrack is going to get the advantage. It doesn't matter where you start in this race. The only thing that matters is where you finish. And here comes the 41. That's Jonathan Zorline. He's going to try to take the lead on the inside, being pushed by a couple of Fords. Actually, it's a 4 Ford brigade on the inside lane there. Zach Rogers is pushed clear. Dylan Young probably clear with him. Dylan Young, though, going to stay to the inside. The 41's going to go up to block the 6 at the start, and then come down low. The Dylan went to the outside lane there. That's going to open the door for Trey Wright in the 38. Look at these cars fan out down the front straightaway here. 4 wide between the 38 and the 2. Oh boy, this is going to keep my breath. Man, you guys are going to have to hold your breath as much as I am here. Jonathan Zorline able to hold the lead for now. The 16, that's Stephen Colin on the outside. Nathan Ormond on the inside there with James Qualls and Marcus Schuenberg. Oh, 4 wide. They are really 4 wide and really close here between the 47 and the 17. We're going to keep an eye on this. You got to give each other room. 20 is clear. The 47 is going to get the room he needs. God, I don't know if I can handle this for 38 laps. 3 wide at the line. I think the 16 car led that lap, and he did. Now the 18 car going to get pushed to the lead by James Qualls and Trent Dunham. Boy, I'll tell you, we have an onboard camera with last week's winner, Laura Chung. Let's look at her onboard camera. I mean, look at this. Absolutely crazy racing. Crazy, crazy race. And the 18 car takes the lead and is going to go down the front straightaway here. Look at this crazy racing. Remember, the stage ends on lap 12, on lap pretty much 12 ending, coming to 13. Rob Evans up here. Here comes Cody Lamas and Zach Rogers. They're coming up here. Oh, we got trouble in the back. This is what we were talking about possibly happening. Big wreck here. Oh my goodness. Charles Sanford. Laura Chung gets involved. The 23 of Benjamin Miles. The 8, the 43, the 21 of Nick Gunther. Seth Cole with some damage. The caution flag is out. Charles Sanford going through the grass there. Caution is out for the first time here tonight. I see Kyle Matthews with some front end damage on that number 5 machine. Seems like everybody's going to settle out. Single file up here. Slow down. They need to slow it down. Get in their respective positions. Everybody looks good. No one's running into the back of anybody here. The 41 has some damage. He was involved in this as well. Everybody's slowing down. Everybody's good. Everybody is good. There is poor old Henry Sanford with some front end damage. The caution flag is out. We're going to go back, take a look and see at what happened exactly, and be back with the restart. We are looking here at the 43, that's Sky Commons, and the 8 of Zachary Fitzwater here. Looks like those two just got really close together. The 43 turns the 8 up into the 41. 43 and the 16 get a little bit of it. There goes the 43. Look at the 4 of Anthony McCurry sliding, and I think he was able to actually save it. He does. Comes up the racetrack, but does not hit anybody else. And you see the rest of these cars down. Bam! Right there. My God. What a hard impact there by the 37 into the 96. Now I want to see a little bit up here to see what happens. Oh, okay, the 5 car already has his damage. These guys are just settling it out. And just Henry Sanford, a very, very hard impact. I mean, watch. He's going 181, slowing down. He's trying to get on the brake. Seth Cole gets his damage right there. Slowing down, bam, just at a 170 miles per hour. Just direct impact driver's side to that 96. That is very, very tough for her, especially after coming off a win. This is not what she needed. But let's go back up. Go ahead and go up for the restart and see who's left here at Talladega. Welcome back to Talladega Super Speedway. Getting set for the restart here with 4 laps to go in stage number 1. Right now, 3 cars retired out of this race. They include Henry Sanford, Laura Chung, and the 43 of Sky Commons, who, while underpacing, has blown a gearbox. And his day is done and he's behind the wall. A couple of cars in the tail end. The 8 car with the heaviest of damage has his whole rear end cut off, but it looks like everything else is good. So depending on the aerodynamics of that car, they might be okay. And some of the rest of these cars too, they see a little bit of damage on them, but for the most part, a lot of them have gotten some good repairs in, so we'll see if they're even up to speed. Go ahead and give you your top 10 rundown. Nathan Orman, Marcus Schuenberg, Stephen Colin, Matthew Rodriguez, Charlie Buxton, Cody Lamas, Jessica Shelton, Trent Dunham, RJ Bishop, and Rob Evans is your top 10. As we're getting ready to come to the restart here at Talladega. Only 4 laps to the end of the stage. The green flag is back out. We're back underway. We'll see if some of these cars are even up to speed. Even if they're damaged, the more they stay out, the more of a chance that somebody else wrecks out and they could pick up the position and points. Top 3 breaking away here just a little bit. '18 to the outside. Here comes Marcus Schuenberg with the help of Stephen Colin to the inside. '18 getting hung out to dry back here as we're starting to see some stragglers. Seth Cole obviously not up to pace right now, and neither really, and the 8 car kind of really isn't all that much either. Although some of these cars are hanging on to the back of the pack here. Those include Kyle Matthews, who came in for some good repair damage, and here he is still up here, last in the 20th place, but now back to 25th. Meanwhile, back up at the front here, look at this. Cole Deaver missed the big wreck, our Daytona 500 winner, and here he is coming up, trying to come up through the field, trying to catch this back half of this pack. Meanwhile, single file down the back straightaway, some of these cars go, at least the top maybe 6. Hopefully these guys have settled it out now. That wasn't as big of a wreck as it could have been, so thank God and knock on wood for that. Off the corner here, they're going to be coming to 2 laps to go in the stage. Matthew Rodriguez was looking low. Now he's going to go to the high lane. They're 3 wide for 3rd place. Coming to the line, this time by, with 2 laps to go in the stage. Not really that much of a change up here. The 9 car trying to go underneath her teammate Cody Lamas, trying to kick him out of line. That could bring the 2 car right with him. The 2 car, they say, currently is in 10th position. Now look at Dylan Young trying to go 3 wide on his friend Jessica Shelton there, and he's going to do it. That could bring Qualls by both of them and bring Qualls up into the top 10. Meanwhile, up at the front again, single file, the 18 wants to go to the outside, but has no drafting help, and the 18 now will fall back. This is the last lap of stage number 1 here at Talladega. Seth Cole and the 8 car really falling back compared to the rest of these drivers. Kyle Matthews is back here as well. Meanwhile, on the back straightaway here, Trent Dunham has moved up into the 4th position, has his teammate right in front of him in that 42 car. Will he choose to go with his teammate, though? He wanted to, but we'll see what happens coming down the front straightaway. It looks like they're really too far back to make a move on the 78 car, but we'll see. Remember, the start-finish line, not in the tri-oval, but down towards turn number 1. Coming through the tri-oval now, it looks like it's not going to be made. A move's not going to be made. Marcus Schuenberg is going to win stage 1 here at Talladega. And Dylan Young secures the last spot in the top 10. And there are your stage points there. Congratulations to the stage winners. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with more action here from Talladega. Welcome back to Talladega Super Speedway as we've begun stage number 2. There's 13 laps in this stage. So the stage ends on lap 25, coming to 26. Marcus Schuenberg still shows the way here at Talladega. The 42 and the 18 racing behind them. And further on after that, it's just single file. These cars racing behind that 78 is preventing them from being able to even catch the 78 to make a move. Everybody wants to try to lead and get up here and move in position, but they don't want to stay single file and try to catch the leaders and get a run on them. Cole Deaver has cracked the top 10 here. He's our Daytona 500 winner. He doesn't quite have his teammate with them this time around. But, as I say, doesn't quite have his teammate with him this time around. But we'll see what he can do. He's got Ali Rain right behind him. Top 4 beginning to break away just a little bit. Matthew Rodriguez going to look underneath the 18 car. Ten laps to go this time by in stage number 2. Ten to go. Gonna look and see where Seth Cole is at. Seth Cole is down the back straightaway. He hasn't even made it to turn 3 yet. I think he has now. And the leaders can't begin to see him. We saw how lapped cars could play a factor, especially earlier at the season at Daytona. I vowed to turn damage off at plate tracks, but I completely forgot about it. So damage is on, and we're going to have to deal with it. Cole Deaver up to the 4th position now. Can these drivers stay single file, try to catch the 78 car? No, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. The 3 car, though, on the very inside lane there. Cole Deaver looking to try to pick up where he left off at Daytona. As you can see, the 3 trying to get the drafting help. Marcus Schuenberg loving every minute of this. The more they race, the more time he's going to have in the lead, and that's more bonus points for him. $16 going to duck under the 3 car. Look at this. Another guy who made it through the wreck up here in the top 10. That is Nick Gunther in that 21 car. In fact, he might have had a little piece of it and got his car repaired, got through the slow cars, and here he is inside the top 10. Look at the battling going on back here with these cars. Jessica Shelton, Matt Rodriguez, Trent Dunham. You've got James Qualls, Andrew Davis back here. JT Bryant in the 22 car. Nick Gunther on the inside here, going to push the 14 and the 16 clear. Chevy Ford. These cars are fastly approaching Seth Cole here, and we're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen. Oh, look at the cars move out of the way. Seth Cole going to be right in the middle, and he's going to cut off Nick Gunther. That's going to allow all these cars to go by on the outside. It's going to allow all these cars to go by on the outside. A couple of broken up packs here. Seth Cole now finally out of the way. Seth Cole finally out of the way. Now these cars can regroup and try to run down these other cars in front of them. But they still got to deal with the 8 car who's up here as well. Nick Gunther got the worst end of that, but his day is not done and over with yet. He's still got time. all of these cars up here do. They still got time to try to catch up to these 4 cars, especially if the 18 and the 16 are going to battle. Or excuse me, the 16 and the 14 and the 18. Thought that was the 17 for some reason. Now Allie going to go to the inside of the 16, but can't get momentum. Can't quite get there. 5 laps to go in stage number 2 here at Talladega. The 78 by now has led the most laps. These cars once again fastly approaching this 18. Or the 8 car, sorry. We'll see the 78 car move up to the outside lane. And the 8 car was going to try to move up there too. The 8 car going to stay towards the bottom. The 18 going to pull to the inside. The 14 is going to go to the very high side. And they're trying to split this 8 car. Nick Gunther says, I am not going to get screwed again. He goes to the inside. It's going to kind of, it's 17 car is going to kind of be behind the 8 car now. And Trent as well. Meanwhile, back up at the front. Still the 78. The 18 car trying to close. Can't quite get there. Single file line. As they do. Now someone's going to battle. Here comes the 18 of Nathan Orman down the inside line. The inside line he's going to go. Now here comes the 3. That's going to be Cole Deaver. He's looking 3 wide. The 14 car trying to come up through the middle. The 16 car bouncing off the wall a little bit there. But now the 18 comes down to block the 3. Still under green flag conditions here at Talladega. Allie going to go to the inside of the 3 car now. 18 going to hold on to that lead. Two laps to go here in stage number 2. Nick Gunther back up here. Dylan Young I see back up here. Cole Deaver trying to stay up here. He's got the 78 behind him. Never mind, the 78 is going to leave the 3 on the outside lane. We'll see if the 16 is going to pull out or if the 14 will. 16 is going to pull out. 14 was thinking about the high lane. Last lap of the stage. This is it right here. Look at the battling going on. Father and son up here in the top 10 as well. The 51 and the 53. The 18 going to try to block 3 lanes of traffic. Can he do it? That's the question. He's got good runs behind him. It looks like Cole Deaver is going to take over maybe the 2nd spot here. Going to wait and see. He's going to open the door for Dylan Young. But here they come. Here they come, coming to the stripe. The 18, Nathan Orman's going to win the stage. And I think the 3 car just got 2nd place, and he did. And the top 14 is all, or the top 10 is all in here. There's your stage points being shown here as these drivers get real racy heading down the back straightaway. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Be right back with more action here at Talladega. Welcome back to Talladega as we are getting the final 12 laps of this race. This is a 12-car pack up here at the front. And we've got the 41 and the 5-car up here. This 2-car tandem. Not really going that fast, as here comes the 78 car trying to retake the lead with Matthew Rodriguez right behind him. '78, Marcus Schuenberg retakes the lead. Through the corner, will the 18 pull down in front of the 21? He will. Cole Deaver trying to push Nick Gunther back up here. Charlie Buxton up here as well. Him and his father both. Charles and Charlie Buxton both up here in the top 12. This top 12 pack looking for their first wins. Both Rick Ware racing cars doing pretty well. We're going to see what happens when these cars reach these lap down cars. Not only that, but they got Seth Cole in front of them too. These cars are reaching possibly the top speed about 175. The rest of these cars are hitting about 183 and above for those two cars. And we'll see what happens. 78, kind of all by himself. He's got a bit of a gap. Looks like they're going to catch him with 9 laps to go. Yep, about 9 laps to go here at Talladega. Down the back straightaway, that 78 can get the draft off the 5. Going to the inside of the racetrack. Ooh, that 41 car wanted to go, but didn't. Now the 3 car. Gonna get stuck behind them. The 14 gonna try to move lower. They're gonna try to put them maybe 4 wide here. The 3 car's gonna go to the very top side. Trent Dunham now stuck behind him as these cars scatter, trying to find ways to round. Cole Deaver on the outside lane, trying to possibly get around. Hopefully he doesn't lose the draft as the top 2 cars begin to break away as they have caught Seth Cole again. And they're going to try to kick Seth Cole to the middle lane. Nope, Seth's going to go he's trying to get out of the way. But look at all these back here. Look at this pack back here. Jessica Shelton's fallen off too. I noticed that too. She might have gotten caught with the other set of lap cars. So that might have perturbed her and forced her back into the back there. Meanwhile, back up at the front, 7 laps to go here at Talladega. The 78 car is still leading, and the 21 of Nick Gunther is right there. But now that there are only 2 cars, this pack is going to eat them up. Well, slowly if they keep racing like that. Nick Gunther needs help if he's going to try to pass that 78. 78, I believe, has officially clinched most laps led in this race. And this is going to be interesting. Here comes Andrew Davis, Dylan Young, and others back here. They are gonna catch this lapped car. Not lapped car, sorry. I meant to say they are gonna catch this lead pack. Cole Deaver trying to come up here once again. Working his way from the back to the front here at Talladega. Davis is going to go, or Cole's going to go to the outside with the 16. 19 is going to try to provide a bit of drafting help. The 19 should feel the draft of those two lead cars now. The question is, what's going to happen when they get there? Just eating away time. 3 car underneath the 19. Good silence there. Let you listen to these engine sounds as they're trying to catch up to this lead pack here. Cole Deaver in a good spot, sitting in 3rd place right behind the 21. If his drafting help can help propel the 21 to the outside or to the inside of the 78 car, that could open the door for Cole Deaver to try something. Coming to 4 laps to go this time. Cole's going to go to the inside of the 21. And it looks like Allie Rain's going to go with him. Sivnik going to block the outside lane again. Now Allie's going to go 3 wide on Cole Deaver. Look at the father-son team, the 51-53, drafting together, trying to get up here in these last couple of laps. It would be very interesting to see the father-son duo go to victory lane. And the 18 is going to go 3 wide. 51's thinking the middle lane. The 53 wants the inside lane. We're going to see what happens here. They're going 3 wide for 2nd place. And that's going to allow the 78 to pull away. Down the inside lane, the 18 car goes. Ormond and the 78 car have been the 2 leaders in this lead pack. They crossed the line. 3 laps to go. Can the 18 make a move to the inside of the 78 car? 21 going to go to the inside of the 53. Dylan Young trying to get a big push up here. Look at the 18. Look at the 18 on the back bumper of the 78 car. He's pushing them. Oh, these cars are catching some lapped cars. The 16 is coming down pit road. I didn't think this was going to be a fuel mileage race. 2 laps to go at Talladega. I didn't think these cars would catch those lead lap cars. Jessica Shelton coming off pit lane here. We'll see what happens. Down the back straightaway, the 18. Drafting on the back bumper. These cars go around the 9 car of Jessica Shelton. She is up to speed. She's just trying to merge with the pack. Oh, now the 53 is coming down. The 53 car does not have enough gas to make it. This is a 3-car battle. Here we go. The white flag is in the air. 1 lap to go at Talladega. The 8 car going to go to the inside. Oh, the 18 going to get stuck behind the 8 car. That's going to allow the 78 to pull away. That's it. It's all said and done with now. The 21 goes to the inside. They don't have enough momentum that they could even carry to catch up to the 78 car. Marcus Schuenberg, the 78 car, Go Fast Racing, is about to get their first win here at Talladega through the tri-oval. No competition. The 78 car is going to victory lane at Talladega. Congratulations to him, and Cole Deaver finishes 4th place. Very impressive for the Super Speedway package on that race team. Meanwhile, back here, these drivers just trying to finish up. Couple of cars had to come down pit road. A lot of these cars stretched it all the way from the first caution flag all the way down as these cars finish up the race here at Talladega. We're going to go watch Marcus do his burnouts and get to victory lane here at Talladega. So we'll be right back with that. Marcus Schuenberg here, set. He's going to burn it down here at Talladega. The rookie excited to be going to victory lane. Circles and donuts that 78 car is doing. And I think now it's time he takes it to victory lane. And well, he kind of just hit the wall there. I think he was trying to go by his team very close, and it looks like he kind of just got a little too misjudged the wall there. It happens to everybody. He's trying to find victory lane. Officials are telling him it's just this way. Marcus Schuenberg gets the official victory here at Talladega. He's pulling into victory lane now. Let's go get the official race results. Marcus Schuenberg in victory lane. Rookie going to victory lane. Top rookie of the race. He goes to victory lane, gets it done at Talladega. I believe he already is he's in the top 16 already, and he's just marked himself official for the playoffs if he can stay in the top 25 in points through the rest of this season. Schuenberg with first, Nathan Orman second, Nick Gunther third, Cole Deaver fourth, Ali Rain fifth, Matthew Rodriguez sixth, Dylan Young seventh, Andrew Davis eighth, Charlie Buxton ninth, and Samit Ozkin rounds out the top 10. Then it's JT Bryant, Rob Evans, James Qualls, Dylan Poteet, Christina Bell, Trent Dunham, Cody Lamas, Charles Sanford, RJ Bishop, William Brock, Noah Hart, Charles Buxton, who had to come down pit road, Stephen Colin, Zach Rogers, Stephen Pollard, Benjamin Miles, Harrison Ponder, Anthony McCurry, and Trey Wright round out the cars on the lead lap. Then it's Jessica Shelton, Jonathan Zorline, Kyle Matthews, Juan Garcia, Zachary Fitzwater, and Seth Cole round out your top 35. And then the three cars that retired out of this race include Sky Commons, Laura Chung, and Henry Sanford. Well, thank you guys so much for watching here at Talladega. Next week, we head over to the Atlanta Motor Speedway, where we are set for some high-pace, high-octane action. That's right, that's the place where we had our all-star race last season, and it's here as a points-paying race this time. So, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, give it a like and subscribe if you have not, for some more racing and some more content like this. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Congratulations to Marcus Schuenberg, who is in victory lane celebrating with his team. My name is Michael Norman, the voice of the Budweiser All-Pro Series, and I say, until we meet again.